I am Fred Otis. I am a resident of the city of Greeley for more than 60 years, a proud consumer of Greeley water, and a Greeley Water Board member for 15 plus years. I'm also a lawyer for more than 50 years, having served more than 47 years as a Greeley lawyer. I've read the articles published in the Greeley Tribune recently and social media about Terry Ranch, and I have a few things to say, and they will be based on facts, science, and economics. Our Greeley water staff enthusiastically recommended closing on the project, and the Greeley Water Board, including me, voted unanimously in favor of it. I believe the project brings a solution to water storage for Greeley that is innovative, creative, and safe. I also believe the project represents a once-in-a-lifetime solution, the magnitude that was dreamed of could have been dreamed by W.D. Farr and others who undertook the 1930s Big Thompson project. So here are the facts, science, and economics and reasons I voted in favor of the Terry Ranch project. Simply put, Greeley needs a new bucket in which to store water. Without a bucket, our precious water goes downstream to Nebraska and eventually into the Gulf of Mexico. Storage facilities are hard to find and more difficult to develop. For the past 15 plus years, actually ever since I've been on the water board, there have been discussions and expenditures trying to get Milton Seaman Reservoir expansion approved. You need only look at the regulatory problems and issues that Glade Reservoir has encountered to understand the difficulty of permitting. So far, Greeley has spent $19 million chasing the Milton Seaman expansion, but federal and state regulations make permitting extremely difficult because of major environmental impacts on the project. We are not close to approval after 15 years of effort. Even if we could get Milton Seaman expansion permitted, the cost of building a huge dam at over $500 million in today's dollars would necessitate bonding that is not responsible or feasible. If somehow the reservoir permit was approved and financed, our Greeley water rates would go up astronomically. Terry Ranch, alternatively, provides 1.2 million acre feet of storage capacity versus a maximum of 50,000 acre feet that you could get with an approved Milton Seaman, even if the largest of those expansion possibilities was completed. One of the great things about Terry Ranch is that it's underground, and therefore there is no evaporation of the surface water that comes when you have lake storage. The biggest thing we've heard about from the opponents is uranium. The water staff and water board listened carefully to the scientists who told us that uranium is a naturally occurring mineral in water and that water can be treated to state and EPA standards. The cost of treatment has been factored into our decision. The water board not only hired top level scientists to research this important question, the water board then hired peer reviewers to second guess its own experts. No stone was left unturned to make the water quality of Terry Ranch reviewed and to make sure that it's safe for Greeley residents, and as safe as it's been for over the past 150 years. And lastly, the Terry Ranch project comes with financing that is extremely beneficial to Greeley. The highlights are we do not have to come up with any immediate cash, but use raw water credits that would have otherwise been sold to developers as they build in Greeley. The money we would have received in the form of cash in lieu of raw water from those credits over a very long time would be insufficient to build a storage project, which we get immediately with the Terry Ranch project. The bonus is that the purchaser, that is Wingfoot, must put up $125 million to help us build the project infrastructure. Greeley has been endowed by our forefathers with a rich water history. We owe it to the future residents to invest wisely in a storage facility that is safe, reliable, and redundant. I am confident that the Terry Ranch project will meet these criteria. Thank you.